All right, guys. I see Sarah. Only Sarah here. No. Okay, guys, I can see here Sarah, Juan David, and Faisuri. I don't know what happened with the others. Okay. Okay, so let's continue with count and noun count nouns and how to use some and any. Okay, so what is countable and what is not countable? Okay, if in terms of food, we have eggs, okay, we have eggs, for example. Everything you can make plural, you can, it's countable, okay? Anything you can make plural, it's countable. For example, an egg, okay? You have one egg, then you have 2 eggs, 3 eggs, 100 eggs, okay? So anything you can make plural, you can count, okay? A sandwich, you can have 1 sandwich, 2 sandwiches, 3 sandwiches, okay? And then there are some other rules for making plurals, okay? And we have non-count nouns, which are words we cannot make plural. For instance, we have bread. Bread is uncountable or is non-countable, okay? In English, at least, okay? We have lettuce. Lettuce, it's a vegetable, and we cannot make countable either. Okay, so there are many examples, but then I want to show you more examples, and I want to show you more in deep explanation. Okay, so here we have countable and uncountable nouns. Let's look at definitions. Countable nouns, things we can count. Okay, so the things we can count. Example, cats. Okay, a cat, an animal. We have my brother has a cat. It means one cat. My brother has one cat. My sister has two cats. Okay, then we make plural. My friend has three cats. And then we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 100, 200, 500, 1 million cats. Okay, so that's a countable noun. Countable noun. Okay, let's look at some more examples. Other example, things. A book. Okay, a book. I have here like you know, a notebook. It's countable. A book is countable. Let me see if I have something here. Okay, I have here a little book. This is countable. This is a dictionary, a pocket dictionary. Okay, so this is countable because I have one, but I can have 2, 3, or 4. Okay, now I have two books here. One book, two books. Now this is countable. Okay, table, computer, pen, okay, banana, shirt, television, house. All those things are countable, and we make them plural by usually by adding an S. Okay, so we have books, tables, computers, pens, bananas, shirts. Okay, so we usually, just by adding an S, we make all this plural, okay? By adding an S. Okay, so book, books, table, tables, computer, computers, pen, pens, banana, bananas, and so on. So only by adding an S, we make them plural. People. Okay, now we have some irregular nouns when they become plural. So we have people, man, woman, one man, woman, child, friend, uncle, teacher, boss. Yes, bottle too. Yes. Okay. So these are countable nouns. All right. Later on, we will see the plural forms for irregular nouns. Okay. Okay. With countable nouns, we can use quantifiers. Quantifiers. Quantifiers are some words we use. For example, many, a few, some, any. Okay, so examples. How many brothers do you have? How many? It means how many brothers do you have? Okay, so that's a quantifier. Okay, how many brothers do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 12, 20. Who knows? I have a few books in my backpack. I have a few books in my backpack. Okay, so a few. A few means, let's say 2 or 3. It means something, some things, or it means not many. Okay, a few means not many things. I have a few books. They might be 2, 3. Who knows? She bought some bananas. She bought some bananas. Okay, we use some with affirmative. Okay, some. In Spanish, we will say algunos, unos, algunos. Okay, so she bought some bananas. Okay, some is used with affirmative. Okay, some is used with affirmative sentences. Okay. Now, with questions, we use another word. With questions and negative, we use any. Example, does he have any children? So we use it with questions and with negative forms. Does he have any children? Okay. So we use some and any. Okay, they basically mean the same, but we use it differently. We use some for positive statements, and we use any for questions and for negative answers or negative sentences. Okay, that is important. I want to make sure. Let me make an annotation. Okay, we use some for positive. We use some for positive, and we use any for questions and negative answers. Okay, it's very important to know, because we are going to do some exercises in the following after this presentation, and it has to do with some and any. Okay, let's continue with this next slide. Now let's see uncountable nouns. Uncountable or non-countable. What is that? Okay, things we can't count. Things we cannot count or can't divide. We can't divide into individual units. Now let's look at some examples. Examples, ideas or concepts. Okay, so ideas or concepts are uncountable nouns. Why? We have example, love. Example, love. Can you separate love? Can you split it? Can you divide love? No, it's not possible. At least not in English. We have fun. Fun. it's uncountable. Sadness, sadness. Work, peace, safety. All these are ideas or concepts, so they are uncountable. And also we need to understand that these uncountable nouns, we never use plural forms with them. We never ever use plural forms with these ideas or concepts. Okay? We never say loves or funs or sadnesses or works or pieces or safeties. That's not correct in English. Okay. Uncountable nouns are words related to information. Example: advice. Okay, advice is not countable. Information is not countable. News. News is not countable. It looks like it was countable, but it is not. Looks like it's plural, but it's not. Knowledge, knowledge, it's uncountable. Materials are also uncountable. Materials. What are materials? Examples: gold, silver, paper, wool, wood, plastic, metal, glass. All of these are materials we use for different things, so they are not countable. We cannot make them plural. Category words are often uncountable. Category words. Example: music, furniture, equipment, jewelry, literature, meat. These words are uncountable. These category words are uncountable. There are liquids and other foods. Foods is today's topic. That's why this is very important. There are liquids and other foods that can't be counted. Examples: water, butter, rice, flour, milk, okay, flour. These are uncountable, okay? Most liquids and foods cannot be counted. With uncountable nouns, you can use much, a little, some, any. Okay, now let's look at the examples. I have too much homework. I have too much homework. Add a little butter to the recipe. Add a little butter to the recipe. We heard some great music. We heard some great music. He doesn't have any furniture. He doesn't have any furniture. Okay, so these words we can use with uncountable nouns. Okay, this is what I told you before. Never add S to uncountable nouns. It's not correct to say, I need some informations. It's not correct. The correct form will be, I need some information. Okay. Never add S to uncountable nouns. You can use other words to help quantify uncountable nouns. Okay, this is very important. It's not correct to say, he gave me 2 advices. He gave me 2 advices. It's not correct. The correct way will be, he gave me 2 pieces of advice. 2 pieces of advice. In that way, we can quantify. With food, we often use a container to make the noun countable. We use the container. What contains food? I bought 2 milks and 3 rices. That's not correct. Instead, say, I bought 2 bottles of milk and 3 boxes of rice. Okay, it depends on the containers. This is what I told you before. We usually use some in positive sentence for countable and uncountable nouns. We use some for both. Examples, I have some friends in London. I usually drink some wine with my meal. Sometimes we use some in a question when we expect a positive yes answer. Okay, when there is an expectation of a yes, positive answer, then we say, would you like some more tea? Could I have some more sugar, please? Any. We use any with plural nouns or uncountable nouns. Any is used in negative sentences. Examples, I don't have any friends. There isn't any bread left. Any is used in questions. Do you have any money? Is there any sugar? Okay, remember, any is used in negative sentences and in questions. So that's it for this presentation. Now let's ask some questions. Okay, guys, so I see here Sara, Juan David, Faisuri, Santiago, and Alejandra. Okay, do you have any question about this topic?
Teacher, countable nouns se puede contar, ¿cierto?
Countable noun, yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. Yeah, a countable noun, yes, you can count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Non-countable, you cannot count. Okay. Any other question? Okay. If there is no more questions, let's complete these exercises in your books. Okay. Please complete the following exercises in your books. Let's complete the exercises. This conversation with some or any. Okay, let's start reading. Sarah, can you read the first line, please? Sara. Okay, let me ask. Juan David. Juan David, are you listening?
Yes.
Okay. Can you start reading the conversation? Can you start reading the conversation?
¿Cómo así? ¿Empieza la conversación?
Yes, the first line.
Amanda.
Yes.
Esto doesn't have. ¿Cómo se dice? Any potato salad.
Potato.
Potato.
Okay, the store doesn't have any potato salad. Okay, thank you. Let's continue with the next line. It's Adam, and we have to complete here with some or any. Okay. Same here. Okay, Santiago, can you continue with the second line, please?
We have lots of potato. Let's make any.
Okay, remember this. Remember, we use some with affirmative sentences and
Yes.
any with question or negative. Okay? So
Yes.
what will be the correct answer?
We have lots of. Teacher, pero any queda como más con sentido ahí, ¿no?
Okay, but remember, is that a question? If it's a question, then we use any. But if it's not a question, we use some. Okay? So we have a lot of potatoes.
No, teacher, some.
Okay.
Teacher, porque lo que están diciendo ahí sale en la imagen, ¿cierto?
Yeah, basically, it's in the
Y ahí
picture.
se dice si es any o son.
Yes. Let's make some. Okay. Okay, let me ask Faisuri, then next, please. Faisuri, are you listening?
Yes.
Okay, can you complete the next, this one here, please? Remember, we use
Okay. Do we have mayonnaise?
Okay, but what
Uh,
goes
Annie?
correct? Okay, can you read it again? Please read it
Okay.
again.
Do we have any mayonnaise?
Okay, do we have any mayonnaise? Mayonnaise? Okay, good, correct, thanks. Let me see, Sarah.
Sí.
Can you continue with,
¿Ada?
yes, Adam? Remember to complete with some or any.
Some.
Yes, please. But, say the full sentence, please.
Not. We need to beat some.
Okay, yes. We need to buy. Remember pronunciation, buy.
Buy some.
We need to buy some. Okay, good. Thanks. Let's continue with the next one. I think Alejandra.
Yes. We need some onions too.
We need some onions too. Correct. Very good. Okay, let's go back with Juan David.
Teacher, in the tree is any or some?
In the third line, here it's
Yes.
any.
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 Thank you.
Because it's a question, yes.
La cuestión.
Okay. Juan David. Please complete this line here. Where it says, oh, I don't want. Where did you go? Okay, I'll give you some time. I'll give you some time to complete the whole exercise, and then we continue reading, okay? So please complete the whole conversation and then complete this table here with foods from exercise 1, okay? The ones that are countable and non-countable. So you fill this in here, okay? So I'll give you, we have 6 minutes. Okay, so I'll give you 6 minutes to complete this exercise. Okay, then I will make some questions. Do you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so in 6 minutes or 5 minutes, we will be back in the call, and then we'll ask you.